Well, hello there and welcome to NovellaSims. I'm Novi and today you are watching the Pearson Legacy episode 26. We are getting there, guys, slowly but surely. I hope you're doing well, you and your family are safe, and if I've timed this right, happy Easter to everybody who is celebrating today. So guys, I thought I would kick off today's episode just showing Christopher's makeover. I thought it was definitely time that he deserved a makeover. Now that he is the proud father of 2 teenagers, we definitely needed to upgrade his look. And because Christopher's makeover is quite a simple one, I thought I'd just go ahead and share it with you. I have to admit, I did struggle a little bit with Christopher's style. I know that he doesn't really conform to the norm, so I tried to give him a sort of hipster influence style. I gave him the man bun that I was intending for Blake, but I just thought it suited Christopher. You know, he runs his own business, he's a fisherman, he's out there just following his passion, doing what makes him happy, even though sometimes, you know, it doesn't always bring home the bacon. Angela is definitely the breadwinner in this household, and I think Christopher is really just reassessing perhaps some of his life choices, I think it's fair to say. I don't think he minds that Angela brings in a majority of the money for the household, but I think he wishes that he could do more. I think he wishes that he could earn more and really just help the family be financially free, because when we kick off today's episode, you'll see that money is definitely a big factor at the moment. Let me know what you think about Christopher and his decisions and his life choices. Do you think he'll be a good father and set a good example for Blake and Brienne? I'm really intrigued to just find out what you think about him. Christopher, you know, was never meant to be a main character anyway. You know, Angela was our founder, so she's the person that we focus on, and now we sort of focus on her children, especially now that Blake and Brienne have turned into teenagers, and we follow what happens next in their path in life. But I think Christopher is definitely still a big part of this series, and I don't know why, I actually really like playing with him. Maybe it's the whole background of him being a Sunset Valley townie, but I really enjoy just having him integrated into our family and into our legacy. So I think I'm just going to stop here and let the gameplay episode continue. So guys, we are picking things up with the Pearson Steele family on a beautiful Sunday morning. It is the day after Blake and Brienne's poolside party, and it was such a huge milestone for the family, as we have now moved on from the childhood stage to the teenage life stage, which I'm very, very excited to play with. I went ahead and gave Blake and Brienne a makeover, so if you haven't seen that video, I will go ahead and link it in the description below and hopefully up above in the corner of this video. Apologies that video was the reason why there was no gameplay episode last week, but it was still a very, very important episode as we sort of looked into Blake and Brienne's future, and basically seeing what we will do with them and looking at what expansion pack we will actually install next for this Legacy/LEPacy challenge. Thank you to everybody who's already given feedback on that video. It does look like University was definitely the one that was rated number 1. So at the moment, I am happy to say that that's probably what we will go with, but I'll make it official as we hit, or as we complete the goals for Generation 1. What notification was that? We have so much in common. I'd love to get to know you better. How? When you are asleep, Brienne? Who wants to get to know you better in your dreams? Okay. So the household will be getting up shortly. Blake is going to go ahead. Oh, you're not sleeping until 10. You can definitely get up now. Sorry, Christopher is going to go ahead and make everyone some breakfast. Angela is going to go and fix the toilet. Brienne is going to go online and just chat to somebody, and Blake is going to go ahead and feed the fish because I got a notification that they were starving. So we will see a few more notifications because I have switched the game from EA story progression to NRAS story progression. So just in case you're not familiar, NRAS is a kind of central mod for the game. It just makes sure that everything is running smoothly, and it also adds the story progression to the game, so other people in the town, you'll see what they're doing. I know we've already received notifications about people in the town, but that was EA sort of just doing its thing. Looks like Brienne is the last one to get up this morning. Come on, Brienne. So we will see a little bit more, maybe just a bit more stories and be a bit more immersed in Sunset Valley. Oh, okay, notifications. What was that? Angela Pearson Steele just completed a skill achievement in handiness. Okay, so Angela has repaired enough plumbing objects to complete the plumber skill challenge. So let's check the journal and see what challenge she has completed. Plumbers have repaired at least 10 plumbing objects. They're so good at repairs that plumbing objects repaired by them will never break again. Oh my god, this is so huge. It will be great that if anything ever breaks again, once Angela fixes it, that's it. It's never going to break. It becomes unbreakable. That is awesome. We definitely needed that. These are the little things that make the skills, even just the handiness skill in The Sims 3, so good. So yeah, well done to you, Angela. You are starting your day well. Everyone's super hungry, but I don't want them to go and eat any leftovers yet, just because Christopher is obviously making breakfast for the family so they can have breakfast together. So Blake, why don't you just go and have a seat here and just wait for your dad to finish dinner? Do you have any wishes? You want to stay out after curfew? Okay, we'll see if that's something can be done. He also got the wish to get a part-time job and become best friends forever with Brienne. It looks like Brienne's had the same wishes as well. Part-time job. I will cancel this one and give her that as well. So I love that they want to keep their twin bond together. Angela, where are you going? You want to go to the fridge as well. But why don't you go and actually talk to Blake, since that was one of your wishes. Give him a hug. Not the same as talking, but still. And encourage him to improve his skills. That's perfect. Brienne, how are you doing this morning? You can just come and take a seat. We're just waiting on Christopher to finish making breakfast for everyone. So in the last episode, obviously, we did get a chance to play with Blake and Brienne as children before they aged up, just to enjoy that stage before the milestone. And as you can see, I did go ahead and renovate the bedrooms for both of them. They both haven't done their bed, so it doesn't look as neat as it's supposed to, but I really love the way it came out. It wasn't a full decorate video, but at least it was a transformation, so you got to see both Blake and Brienne's room. I did go ahead and add an ensuite for Christopher and Angela and move them into the bedroom at the back. Unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to finish decorating because we have no money. Don't quite know what happened. I guess as I was decorating, I definitely was not looking at the prices of things. Things are so expensive. Before I knew it, we were down at 38 simoleons. That's all we have left. So there is a lot of financial pressure on the family at the moment, so it's not good. How are you doing, Christopher? Okay, you're still mixing the batter of your pancakes. What I will do, I'll let Brienne go on the laptop. Actually, I know I was going to have her actually chat to someone, so she can go ahead and do that while she's waiting on breakfast. And I think, oh yay, fulfilling their wishes. She's going to go ahead and talk to him about computers. Oh, because he's a computer whiz, which, yes, we actually might change. I did get a good suggestion to give him the Love the Outdoors trait. So if you think that we should switch Blake's trait to Love the Outdoors, please let me know in the comments below and we can fix that and change that. So she's going ahead and saying, oh, I like computers. I really thought that you would enjoy being outside more, especially with you being athletic, Blake. But yeah, so she's just telling a joke, just enjoying her time with her son. Seeing him grow up is such a huge milestone for her. Please don't tell me you burnt anything, Christopher. Oh, they're both starving. Come on, Christopher, everyone's hungry. I'm gonna have him actually kick it up a notch. Why not? Sorry. You'll enjoy it so much more after you've kicked it up a notch, Christopher. Yes, exactly. So has it gone up? Oh, it's gone from nice to very nice. Okay, cool household to meal. Let's have a family breakfast today. God, Blake's voice is so deep. He hit puberty hard, especially with his abs showing as well. So I actually do need to get rid of these high chairs and add some other chairs. So perhaps I'll do that later and we'll see how much money it will give us. So as Brienne is taking the seat, these guys are having a little family breakfast together. I think it is so cute, so adorable. We probably won't be able to have this again for like the rest of the week, but I thought it'd be nice for them to do. And the topic of their finances is also coming up during the discussion. Angela is reminding Christopher that he needs to put some money aside for the kids, for the twins especially, because they will be going to university soon. And Christopher's like, yeah, sure, I will. He's stressing out. He knows that he definitely needs to make some money. Oh no, the maid is here and we don't have enough money to pay them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Christopher, now that he's eaten, he is definitely panics a bit, and he is gonna go to the beach to go and do some fishing. He knows that he needs to have a full stock for tomorrow. So Christopher is definitely feeling the pressure. He kind of told Angela a little white lie and said that, oh, he had some money in his business account and he's just going to transfer it over to the family funds, but that is not accurate. So that is something that is on his mind. He wants to go out fishing today to make sure he has enough stock to sell on Monday morning. So he will do that. But he's going to shop for groceries first. He wants to go and see if he can get some bait, especially for salmon, since that's the most... I think that's the most expensive fish that he can get. Let me just quickly double check. What's the most... Oh, a Siamese... Wait. Oh, you know what? This doesn't count the stuff that we sell at the shop. So that's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. We know that perhaps potato and lime will help us catch blowfish and salmon, which are the most expensive fish that we can get. So yeah, we'll give that a go, and hopefully Christopher can get a good haul today, because he really needs some money. Angela is desperate for that promotion, so she of course will do some work from home today. Hopefully she'll be able to get far and push her work bar, her performance meter, as high as she can. And as Christopher leaves, the twins know that something is up with their parents. I think they've managed to figure out that, yeah, their parents are having a little bit of financial difficulty at the moment, and Blake has given Brienne the idea that perhaps they should go out today and look for some items. Look for anything that they could sell and get some money to add to the family funds. So I think they're going to go out and do that today. Excuse me, maid, you should be working, not here having a conversation with Brienne. Brienne, stop distracting him. So let's go and take out the twins. When they were children and they used to go to the beach with their dad, they definitely remember seeing some items on the beach. So I think that's what we'll go first and see if we can find some things. So Christopher stopped at the shop. He's bought 1 lime and 1 potato. It's costing 23 simoleons, so pretty much over a third of our entire budget, but hopefully it will be worth it and it will help us get some good items today. Yeah, I wouldn't call 23 simoleons a shopping spree, but hey ho. Angela did get a little bit of money from her book, The Science of Love, just 30 simoleons, but you know what? It's something. So the city council is hosting another grillathon in the park. All Sims with a cooking skill are invited to come out and grill some food and share it with others around in order to foster kindness and neighbourly feelings. The reward is simoleons. Should we do this? We know that he's desperate for money. Maybe he should do this. Let's see what it is. So grill 5 meals by 10 p.m. Okay, let's go ahead, let's do it. Okay, so I'm letting Christopher take part in this grillathon. Hopefully the money will be worth it. I'm not sure if it uses like your own resources. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, because I was just gonna say he doesn't have any fish or hot dogs in his inventory, but hopefully he can still go ahead and make some of the items required. He'll be making 3 hot dogs and 2 fish and chips meals, and I really hope that the money he gets from it is worth it. Okay, Blake and Brienne have finally made it to the far side of the beach, where there are a few items ready for collection, and I've just seen actually that there is a interaction to say worry about money. So I think Blake and Brienne are like, yeah, we are really concerned for mum and dad at the moment. We only have 17 simoleons. It's like, what are we gonna do? We need to collect as much as possible. I was like, Brienne is comforting Blake. I actually love that so much. So let's go ahead and collect a few of the items that we can see. Brienne is going to collect some. I thought there was one a bit further. Nope. Okay, there's one over here, so why don't you go and collect that one. Come on, Brienne. And we'll continue just to scour the beach and see if there's anything else that these guys can collect. So there is a tree on this side of the beach which can be harvested for apples, so I'll let Brienne come over here and come and do that. There is also some metals right on the other side of the beach, so hopefully they can come and collect these items. I haven't seen anything else, but if anything else does come up, I'll see if Blake and Brienne can go ahead and collect them. You needed a taxi to get from one side of the beach to the other side of the beach, Blake? Really? I thought you were meant to be the genius. Well, hopefully you can go ahead and pick up these. Are they space rocks? What are they? I think it was iron. You can pick this one up since you're here. You see, Brienne was smart. She ran here. Okay, so after their findings, Brienne is really just going to compliment her brother because, you know, she's easily impressed. So why not? And tell a dramatic story about how everything they find is definitely going to help change their lives. So let's see what they found. So there was some silver with 28 simoleons. So yes, we will sell that. The apples that we harvested, the 16 simoleons. The iron, 21. Oh, and these space rocks. I know that if you analyze them, their value can go up. So one was 24 and one, okay, so they're both 24. Oh wow, so it's actually worth 144 simoleons. And what about the other one? Okay, it's actually worth 72, so that is great. So we've made a little bit more extra money upon doing these analysis of the space rocks. You know what, that is not bad. These two should be so freaking proud of themselves, for sure. She's like, damn, I wish we found a ruby instead. So what is this one? I've never seen this moodlet. Having a friendly ear to complain. Oh, this must have been when he was worrying about money. And I figured, while I've got them here, why not let them become best friends forever? How do you actually do that? Tell her a secret. Oh, I love the different types of interactions that you can actually have. Oh, you don't need to ask about age. You're the same age. How do I make you guys become BFFs? Oh, I think we just need to chat and change. Right now we're being friendly, and I think... He's talking about his dad. Mum and dad. Oh, 169. So actually Brienne has the option to ask to be best friends forever. So I'm going to let Brienne go ahead and ask Blake. I don't know why it wasn't showing up for Blake, but we'll leave it as that. We've just seen 169 simoleons come through. I'm guessing Angela has just finished working from home, and it looks like she wants to chat with Victoria afterwards. Okay, so I'll let her do that. Come on, ask to be best friends, please. So bro, you're my twin, you know me inside and out. Did it work? Yeah. Oh, that is such a cute wish for both of them. So both of them want part-time jobs. Blake, I know for sure he will get his part-time job at the bookstore. That is Blake through and through. As for Brienne, I'm really not sure what part-time job she could get. I think you can only do the spa, the bookshop, or the grocery store. So I'm really not sure which one she would prefer. Maybe she would like the spa because you get to interact with people and things like that. Okay, so Blake is going to make his way to the bookstore. So we're just going to disband the group at the moment. Brienne, oh, did I put the book? I picked the wrong person. Brienne was making her way to the bookstore. That is not your job. I'm not sure what part-time job Brienne will do. So you guys let me know. Maybe she should work with her dad at the fish shop, at the grocery store, or maybe she should get a job at the spa. You guys let me know in the comments below. Let me go ahead and send Blake to the bookstore to go and get his part-time job. So Christopher is literally grilling up his last meal here. It will be 5 out of 5 done shortly after this one. So Blake will get the job as a cash register specialist. Romance, adventure and how-to books are all going to be the product of your choice as an employee of the bookstore. Yep, go for it, Blake. Oh, Christopher, what did you do? Did you drop something? Oh, something is so gross. Who is paying for a taxi? Where are you going? Oh no. She's sitting in the car, taking a taxi from one side of the beach to another, wasting so much money. I thought you were the smart one, Brienne. But she's just come to catch up with her dad quickly since they were both in the same area. I'm glad to see that Christopher's food is not going to waste. Are we done? Are we done? Yes. Oh my god, how much did we need that? I had no idea that's how much they pay for grilling the whole grilling for the whole neighborhood. You are now known as a community griller in town. Well done, Christopher. Oh my gosh. That is so good. That makes up for all the taxi fees, that's for sure. You can totally tell he's in a much better place than he was in this morning. So I know Christopher wants to go and take a dip, but actually he still needs to go and fish. You need some stock for the shop tomorrow, so he has to go and do that. And maybe, just maybe, if he gets at least 5 items, we can let him have a dip in the pool. What's Brienne doing? Actually, let's catch up with Blake. He's got homework. How? He's whipped up some homework out of nowhere, so I'm not going to disturb him. I'm going to let him do that because I'm pretty sure I did not see that. Yeah, it's not in Brienne's inventory. Are there any teenagers here? Anyone that Brienne can make friends with? Let's see. Who is this? Are you hungry, Brienne? Do you want something to eat? No, you're not too bad, actually. Who is this? Mirage Alfie. Okay, wasn't he like... No, you're not going to go and swim. Ask about his age. Like, how old are you? Are you a teenager or are you... Oh, you're an adult. Okay, but we'll still say hello to you. We'll still greet you. Like, Brienne's not shy. She'll just talk to anyone. Having a clumsy moment, are we, Brienne? Oh, that view is so amazing. She's like, hey, how are you? Okay, yeah, just greet again. She's going to tell a joke. She's going to ask him what he does. I think she's got a crush on him. I don't know what it is. She's gonna get to know him. And of course, she's easily impressed, so she's just gonna compliment him. What is she finding out? Oh, Angela Pearson still is in mourning because Gunther Goth died. Oh, that's such a shame. She wasn't friends with Gunther, but she was friends with his wife. She is friends with Cornelia, so maybe Angela could go and catch up with Cornelia tomorrow. So Brienne's just getting to know him a little bit more. Oh, she's discovered that he's family-oriented, he's ambitious and a workaholic. God, she's gotten to know him really well, very, very quickly. She knows his star sign. Did I ask that? Compatible star signs. Okay. Wait, is he a teenager or... Okay, he's an adult. He's a little bit older than her. So yeah. I think Brienne definitely has a high school crush. He's obviously a guy like who is in uni or something. But you know, she's definitely easily impressed, so she's just going to, oh, her charisma is coming up. I guess that's how she's gotten to know his traits so quickly. You're more personable, conversations never bore others, and you make friends faster. That's good to know. Oh my gosh, it is 10 p.m. Brienne, you need to go. You need to go home right now. Blake, where are you? Are you still doing your homework? How? You know what, Blake? It's fine. Just leave it. You've been sitting here doing this for ages. I think this is somebody who I actually put in the town. So I'm actually going to have Blake go over and say hello. And I think he's just going to greet her because he's sitting next to Cornelia, who he obviously does know. Cornelia's been to the house several times. So he'll just greet both of them. Oh, Cornelia, she's broken-hearted over Gunther. That's so sad. So they are just greeting, and why don't you say hello to Cornelia, Blake? Just a greeting, and then we'll go home. I'm sure Blake will look forward to greeting Ava in school tomorrow. He's like, hi Cornelia, good to see you again. And then go home. Oh my gosh, these guys have school tomorrow. We totally need to get them ready. Oh, poor Cornelia. Whenever we leave Angela, this is exactly what she ends up doing. Just working out all the time. So I think Brienne has just come home. Yes, you have. So why don't you go ahead. I think I forgot to put the pancakes away. So she's going to go ahead and have some leftovers. You can go ahead, have some fish and chips. I'll let you go ahead and use the bathroom and then go to bed. And when Blake comes home, oh, there you go. You can actually go ahead and use the bathroom first, I guess. And then get something to eat and then go to bed. Angela, why don't you take some time out from your workout, go and get some food, go and see how both Blake and Brienne's day was, what they've been up to, go and have dinner. And then of course I will let her have a shower and then go to bed and prepare for tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, I think she's done just enough to get a promotion tomorrow. Even though we haven't worked in our charisma today, we've been able to push our performance meter a little bit further. So that's great news for Angela. And Christopher is still out at the beach doing some fishing. Has he caught enough to come home? Oh yeah, he's definitely caught more than enough. So I'm gonna let him come home as well and get ready for a day of selling at the shop and making some more money. But as you can see, it's gone from rags to riches in one day thanks to that grillathon. So they've finally got some money in the bank and he's got a smile on his face, and he will go ahead and open up the accounts for the kids so we can start putting away some money for university. So it's been an eventful day, and I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please don't forget to leave me a like, as it's such a source of encouragement to me and for the channel. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what part-time job you think we should get Brienne. Let me know if you like Christopher's makeover. And if you have any other suggestions for this series, please do let me know. So that's enough of the Pearson Steele family, and it's enough from me, Novi. Until next time, bye.